lots of candidates forget to apply for the returning resident visa. They think that, well, I can get another one. Since I've got global talent visa approved, I can get another permanent visa approval because the requirement must be the same. No, it's not. So just like if you had really good luck at the time and you got permanent residency, does it mean you will have the second best good luck? No, you're probably not going to have that situation. So once you have a global talent approval or permanent visa approval, it's really important to renew your visa. Even you did not spend 2 years out of 5 years, even you only spend 1 day out of 5 years, apply for the returning resident visa. Now, don't forget to subscribe our channel and then leave a comment below or contact us. Send out an email and contact us if you're in this situation. That's a reason, because that's a pathway for someone to apply returning resident visa, even you did not spend 2 years out of 5 years. It can be a situation that you stay in Australia a long time and left Australia quite a few years, and you forgot to renew. Now, you can actually apply returning resident visa even though your permanent visa is already expired. Okay? These are all different scenarios. It can be your permanent visa expired, or your permanent visa expired after you departed Australia, or your permanent visa expired when you were in Australia and forgot to renew and left. Okay? Or you just forgot about visa and then didn't come. But if you're under this circumstance, or someone's left for 10 years and did not return, if you're in these circumstances, don't just DIY application and you'll get a refusal for sure. Okay? You need to prepare your returning resident visa thoroughly, because you need a very strong case, a compelling reason to explain why you departed Australia without visa, a compelling reason to explain why you actually left, a compelling reason why you now return, a compelling reason why you want to stay. Okay, that's a lot of compelling reason, and then that not to these scenarios. It cannot be just hearsay. It cannot be just I just want to tell you the story. No, nobody want to listen to that, because if you left without notification, without applying permanent residency, left, and then you now say you won't come back, and then you don't want to pay effort to tell the story. What do you think the case officer will think about you? They think you are not important to you. If this is these things that's really important to your family, you will pay effort. You will pay professional fee for handle the case. If you don't want to pay professional fee for Australia registered migration agent to handle your case, maybe it's not important to you anyway, so they just reject you. I receive a lot of inquiries in this area, and someone's left for 10 years and they just DIY a case, got refused, and asked me how am I going to do. For me, I think if you left for 10 years and you still don't want, you still approach me after you got rejected, maybe you're not serious enough. Maybe you don't need it at all. Maybe that's not important to you. Why you treat Australia this way? We don't want you to become a second choice. We want Australia to become your first choice. So you must consider this way. Things that what we consider companion. Now, what's considered companion is really different to what you understand in your head. You can't explain, you can't really say, I left Australia because that's COVID. So, okay, so yeah, but it's a few years ago, so what's to do with that? Oh, I left Australia because one of my parents is sick. How well they are doing now, You need to understand, and then you can have a pathway to move them over here to Australia, and why you didn't do it. Think about the excuses, think about the reasons you would like to provide to case officer. Do you think it's going to be compelling? Okay, compelling is from my heart, why I believe that I should grant you and I have no choice. This is considered compelling. And compelling reasons can be various. Recently, we've got quite a lot returning residents visa approved. That the candidate did not spend 2 years. They spent a few weeks in Australia. We still got a whole family approval. So it's important to build a case, to prove that case to the Department of Home Affairs. Especially if you left Australia without visa, or you left Australia and after that your visa expired, did not return. Some candidates, they think this way, my permanent visa is expired, I come back, they apply a tourist visa. This is really bad choice, because your tourist visa actually replies to a previous intention. Now, does that mean that if I apply a tourist visa, I have no chance to get permanent visa back? No, it doesn't mean that way. You still have chance, but this really important part to really you focus on that. It's how you can build a story together to convince Department of Home Affairs that you have compelling reason leaving Australia and compelling reason to come back. And the compelling reason has to have substantial evidence, document to prove that case. This is really things that we want to ensure that is happening. I don't want anybody to live in silence, to suffer in silence about this returning resident visa. I know that's not information. People assume that you understand. That's not the case. Now, I encourage everybody to apply returning resident visa, even though you did not have intention to return Australia really quick. Okay, you might say, I'm not coming as yet. You still apply. Do not leave that expiry date to come so far, so long, and you forget totally, and you have no intention. It's really about the connections, dots connect together. You left Australia without visa, expired for 1 year, and you say, okay, I'm not going to come back. I'm not coming back. I won't be applying, and then you leave that for 2 years, 3 years, not applying. Comparing to this situation, you left Australia without visa, but you then apply returning resident visa. Each year you came back, returning resident visa. You go back to your own country, come back again, the second year, apply again, go back again. Each year you renew it. You have all the dots come together. Even every time you promise you return, but you did because your intention changed. That is fine. So that's fine because you need to explain to me your intention change every time. This is better than the cases where you leave it for now, leave it for 3 years, not applying because you don't think you're gonna get it. So I encourage everybody, if you're a permanent residency going to apply returning resident visa, regardless where you are in Australia or outside Australia right now. Okay, I hope this one help you. Don't forget to subscribe our channel, leave a comment below, and then communicate with us.